Champions League. Lamine Yamal has said they're the favourites. Competition, Rafinha and Ferran Torres scoring twice in with 11 goals next to Robert Lewandowski's
success for so long facing against
Lewandowski. That tight window, Anton with the defense. Combination with Rafinha and Pedri. Good look delivery, and Benzema was ahead of Fermin Lopez, who was almost every step for Barcelona. Lewandowski turning Yamal in space. Lamine Yamal! Save from Koval.
Again, spirograph football. Tumble dry possession. You can hear this crowd saying, "Ole!"
Dancing at Benzema and still. Oh, Lamine Yamal ever so close. Flashing it across the face of goal.
Puts a defender in suspended animation and then says, "I see you later."
Wall of Barcelona defenders does get a cross away. I'll pick up the ball. Lewandowski and Koval.
It's a great strike from the pole. This is not an easy hit to take towards goal. It may look
lifted in and Kirasi went for it, but too much on the opposition. That well distributed ball. Playing towards Balde, enough there for Julian Reer, who poked it beyond Emre Can, but had the covering there. Into Kunde, who will step forward. Saw the ball. Balde forward. Lewandowski, first time in behind. Rafinha on the volley. It's his technique. Wide. Cross towards Girassi. Stretched, but couldn't get a boot to it. Offside flag comes against him.
Regardless, beautiful possession football by Borussia. Oh.
Lifted towards that back post, and Benzema. Rafinha. His cutback blocked. And it will. As De Jong goes sliding in, get the piece there.
Be interesting to see in the slow motion replay here because of
Adeyemi trying to get beyond Kunde, but fouled him in doing so. Tracked and headed down. Kubasi! Lift off for Barcelona! It's the 18-year-old defender, Paul Kubasi, who gets the opening goal in this quarterfinal.
Set piece perfection, Chris. They do it in the regular run of play. They find each other. Sometimes over distance, over zip codes, and they do it in tight confines. Yeah, it's a mixture of both. It's a beautiful ball, flighted to the back post. When we see it again, Vermeer, wonderful. Orchestrated set piece of a goal. But unlucky for...
Nowhere near it. Adeyemi and Kunde with the needed tackle. Kindly forward from Anton. Lewandowski! Well played from Chukwuemeka, who was fouled. There's the suggestion, the giveaway from Benzema. Lewandowski. Rafinha! Oh! Stretching and sliding, but couldn't get purchase on his strike. Meka Girassi, who missed his strike. Unbelievable! To sprint to keep that in play. Unable to do 60 times this season. Lewandowski left it behind him in Rierson. Here's Gittins and delivering, but and Lewandowski and on the overhead. It took a deflection.
Wonderful squirrel on a telephone wire.
Marcy, but it comes for Jamie Gittins.
The threat.
I mean, Lopez and Lopez with a team effort. Comes kindly for Gregor Kovacic. Girassi on the turn! And fired it into side netting. Tremendous. He just keeps popping up with chances.
Yeah, tremendous turn. A wonderful strike, clean.
Down Inigo Martinez with a big step. Winning it ahead of Gittins, who went flying.
Latest then for the second half, Chris Whittingham and Ray Hudson.
Boys in the middle.
Gittins coming in off that left and trying his luck. Flashing wide of that post. Gittins moving to this left side with the exit of Adeyemi. So it's Rafinha and Lewandowski on the line. It's another for Robert Lewandowski. His 10th of this Champions League, and this one comes against his former team as Barcelona extend their lead just after the restart.
It's the sacred geometry of passing that is a root in everything that Barcelona have done, are doing, and will forever do. Expansive football from the wing, the visionary pass, the find its target. Difficult to pick out what part of...
Lewandowski feeling he was being held there by Anton, the referee.
As it doesn't come, so he'll go one step back to go to Kovac. It's a lot better.
Rierson reading that lift. Pressure on that back four. Rierson early and claimed by Kobo.
Somehow, somewhere, they're going to have to try to get this. Centre really has played a good mark.
Fermin Lopez rising as well. Bensebaini. Lopez and Lopez! Oh! Only just wide.
Set up absolutely beautifully. As ever, starts away.
Lopez! Block in from Emre Can and Lopez again! How many chances for the 21-year-old?
Well, he does everything correct in terms of getting the right shot at the right time. Again, Yamal, the centre of the universe for Barcelona.
Fermin Lopez and Lewandowski!
Are you kidding me? Stupefyingly magnificent from Barcelona. All the distance as we were celebrating the youth. The youth comes of age again for Barcelona. And it's a brilliant Polish international, legendary Lewandowski. But he is the thunder, Chris, at the end of...
Commitment there from Inigo Martinez. Lifted in and Balde with a deflection, but it won't Sebaini into a crowded 6-yard area. Header one. Fire for Chesney. Was always going to use his feet. And then going through Emre Can. In towards Bayer, and Inigo Martinez stepping. And it was Gio Reyna who was Lamine Yamal! Surely job done! It's the 17-year-old Lamine Yamal, the breakout star this last year for Barcelona, who makes it 4-0 the first leg.
The superstar that is Lamine Yamal. Again, this is a goal crafted, Chris. Crafted with absolute invention and wonderful vision. They're dancing up there because...
But Barcelona were heavy favourites in this tie coming in. Turn and a chance on there. Looked like that counter might be on corner as well. And flick towards goal. Chesney had to poke over. And it was Zula who's just come over to that area. Kirasi got the touch and...
Absolutely breathtaking.
Reina again, and Julian Brandt with the block in from a charge down from Turanville. Arriving his